Hi there, I've got Toxie Magic with me. Yes, bro, back in the Champions League. 4-0 win against PSV. Your thoughts of the game?
Standard. Big up yourself over TV. You know how it goes. 4-0. Absolutely brilliant result. I think it's a good statement to start with. And after 7 years, yeah, what a better way to start than to get the star boy himself, Saka, get the first goal. You know, homegrown, our own player, academy boy. You know, listen, I couldn't ask for more. I was like nearly moved to tears when Saka scored because it's just written in the stars, and do you know what I mean? And to be up 2 goals after 20 minutes, I mean, what was the last time we've done that here for a little while? You know, I think you've got to understand that this game here, 4-0, the end scoreline. I think this is the best game we played this season. 5 games in, and it's taking tonight to actually, like, you know, just bring a statement out. And considering what we got coming up at the weekend, I think it's a perfect scoreline, my bro.
Yeah, we played well in patches this season, but it's the first time we put like a full 90 minutes together, where everyone's just outstanding, attacking wise, brilliant. Let's talk about Trossard's goal. What a finish. We saw against Everton, that was a great finish, and again today, another great finish.
Listen, all it is the man knows where to be, innit? And you got to give it to Saka though, because he scored his goal and then he went and assisted one. It just took the defenders, took them out wide a little bit and took them back in, and just made them think he's going to go score. But then just nicely lay it off for Trossard to just like easy tap in, innit? Do you know what I mean? You can't miss that. Like a player of Trossard's like caliber and stuff, you cannot miss them goals. And that's what it is. Those some fantastic goals tonight, you know. Even go up to like, you know, Jesus' goal. Jesus really deserved the goal.
Oh, he's looking like he's fully fit again now.
Oh my bro, I tell you what, he's on fire. And I tell you what happened tonight is that you could let me go from Jesus now and go to Kai Havertz. Yeah, I'm a lover of Kai Havertz. Yeah, everyone's giving him stick. Everyone here, fans are giving him stick all the time. Oh bloody hell, 60-something million, whatever. Why is he playing like this? Listen. You've seen the way he played tonight. The passes were laid off. Yeah, he made one mistake. He didn't score that goal. He roofed it, whatever. Okay, you know, he should have learned from what Trossard did, you know, to place the ball. But what you've noticed tonight is the way football was played tonight with Trossard and Jesus playing on the same team. Not Trossard and Eddie Nketiah, because they seem to try and bunch themselves up in the same place. Yeah, Trossard and Jesus playing in the same team. Perfect. We need that solid 6'4", you know, player just being around, being able to like just fight for balls. Yeah, he might go in sometimes a little bit half-hearted, he's not fully committed, but that might just be a little bit of confidence that he's lacking at the moment. I keep saying it, bro. As soon as the penalty comes, if they just get him to step up, he scores that, it's going to open up the floodgates, mate. It's going to keep scoring, and we're not going to understand what's going on. Kai Havertz, believe it. The Champions League winner on the pitch tonight, you know. Most of them man were out there tonight, and people are trying to violate him. He's the one who scored that winning goal for Chelsea. Remember that, yeah? So the boy deserves to be out there tonight, and so did Jorginho as well when he came on. Yeah, the final goal again from the captain himself. Come on, fantastic. Absolutely, captain, fantastic. He does a beautiful job all the time, and you know what, it just goes to show, you know, nice little control, tapped it forward a little bit, third time he banged it, yeah, the top touch was just like straight into the, you know, bottom left corner for the keeper. What can you say about that, mate? Fantastic night at the Emirates.
Brilliant attacking wise, but also really solid defensively as well.
Yeah, defensively again, you've seen that connection, you know, Saliba, Gabriel, they've got that connection, it's solid, isn't it? And then obviously you bring it out a bit, suit all to Benny Blanco, you know, Benny White, he just does his job, you know, he literally, every time you see him on the ball, just creating that overlap, running forward with the ball, you think, you know, what's going to happen when he crosses the ball in, but you're always expectant at the end of that. Obviously big up Zinni as well, doing his thing there, but, you know, everybody was kind of like, it was a solid unit at the back tonight, and yeah, very grateful for that, and I appreciate like just coming here and watching beautiful football and not getting frustrated. Do you know what I mean? I think the only thing that really set me off at one point was the ref not giving out the yellow cards and maybe giving out some free kicks. But apart from that, good game tonight.
Okay, I wanted to ask you your thoughts on the goalkeeper situation. So we've seen David Raya coming into the team against Everton, and he started again today. What's your thoughts?
I think you remember like a couple of weeks back. I think was it Fulham game. I said to you, and if you play that back, I said Ramsdale was one game away from being number 2. And David Raya ain't come from where he's come from to come and be number 2 here. Do you know what I mean? You got to hold these games together. You coming off the line, people remember back to. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be very grateful to Ramsdale for tonight, because without him we wouldn't be here tonight, because he made some fantastic saves towards the end of last season that, you know what, could have been the difference of maybe finishing 4th and finishing 2nd. Yeah, and some fantastic saves last season. But you know, that build up of coming out a goal and moving up, you know, into nearly the halfway line, you got to know when to go back, and that's cost us a little bit, you know, last season, and cost us a little bit this season. You're getting lobbed in the Europa League last year, you know, from nearly halfway line, was ridiculous. You know, little things like that, and people say Arteta's ruthless. Well, you got to be ruthless to do this. You know, Pep's a ruthless man. Arteta's learning from Pep. You got to be ruthless to do this. You know, the humble days of, you know, the legendary Wenger himself. You know, he trusted in players too much, and the players didn't pay him back for that. So it's your job on the line in the end, and for you to win trophies and win medals and, you know, be amongst the greats of this massive, you know, beautiful historical club, you've got to be ruthless. So yeah, I think, you know, Raya's in there. I just hope that Ramsdale was going to get some games though this season. That's the most important thing. You look at Raya tonight, he doesn't look like he wants to let that number 1 position go. He might be wearing number 22, but he's number 1, mate, at the moment as it stands, because beautiful game against Everton, good performance. And then tonight, every time the ball was shot towards him, you seen that. The man catching shots in his hands just like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just literally, it's like a magnet. Just the ball's just drawn to him all the time. He's confident on the ball. He's doing what he needs to do. He's coming out, but he's not coming out too much. He's just doing the right things, and that's the most important thing right now. So yeah, I really do feel for Ramsdale, because I believe he got us here. But you know, you got to be ruthless, and I think he'll create competition. And if he wants to get his shirt back, then he knows what to do.
Yeah, we do have really great squad depth. We saw today the players coming off the bench, really young, hungry players. Fabio Vieira, Emile Smith-Rowe, Reece Nelson. Got a great squad depth.
Absolutely, you know. Listen, delicious to just watch and see that happen. When Reece came on, you know, you think, oh, again, homegrown. It's just lovely to see that. Smith-Rowe, homegrown, you know. It's good to see that. And these are boys that understand what it means to play for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Vieira coming on as well. Vieira, bless him, everyone thinks he deserves a start and everything like that. But I think he's better coming off. He's a bit fiery when he comes on the pitch, you know. He wants to create chances. He wants to do stuff. And yeah, I think it's just still the physique for me. It's the physique, you know, the physical side of things that he's lacking. That's why I'll choose Kai Havertz over him every single time. They're two different players, but I'll choose Kai over him for size and just presence, you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, those subs coming on, and then obviously the experience of Jorginho as well, being a Champions League winner himself, you know, coming on and just being able to do the job properly. Yeah, so yeah, you know, just looking at the bench and seeing how much we've got on the bench is always a good thing to see.
Okay, difficult question because many great performances today. Who would you give your man of the match to?
Man of the match? Do you know what? There's one guy who no one really looks at, who's always quiet in the team, and yeah, apart from saying obviously captain, fantastic, he played well tonight because he just bosses everything, and when he brings the team along, getting it together, and you see the way he played. But there's always one guy that everyone doesn't give the rating, even England don't rate him, you know, but he's still our guy, and I'm kind of glad he don't play for England much, to be honest, because if he did, he'd probably get injured or whatever. But yeah, Benny White, you know, you got to give that to him. Coming down that flank, just doing his job, and you know, defense was solid. I'm going to give it to the defenders, but mainly if I'm going to pick one out of them, I'm going to give it to Benny White tonight, man. Yeah. Okay, bro. So looking at the competition overall now, how far do you think we can progress, and what's your minimum expectations? Bro, we progress. From that group, apparently, I saw something on, I think on Sky Sports today that said, well, we're 92%. You know, the highest favourite to come out of that group. Even Sevilla's got like 40-something%, and then you got the teams like PSV and Rennes, maybe 23 and 34% or something. You know, it's not out of 100, but they're just saying who's got a better chance of coming out of the group. But we're 92%, so I believe that group's all right for us. We can come out of that group, and then we'll see who we face next. But from there, you know, it's been 7 years out. Let's go as far as we can, is what I say. Yeah, and that will be good enough. Yeah.
Okay, bro. And just to finish with, next up is Tottenham on Sunday. As always, massive game, North London derby. They've had a good start to the season. What's your thoughts and predictions?
Absolutely massive game, mate. Absolutely massive game. Tottenham's been playing well. I'm not even gonna take that away from them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, at the weekend, it was looking a bit shady until they scored 2 goals and they added on time. It was looking a bit shady. We're thinking, come on, they're gonna lose this. But you can't take it away from them. We've got to be a bit more solid. I think tonight against PSV did lack a bit in defence. Don't get me wrong, we choked them with the way we played. We played such beautiful attacking football. Every time we held the ball, we looked like we were going to score. But so did they as well. And they used to play a similar style to us, in the Wenger days and that. And I thought tonight, I predicted 3-1. I thought Real was going to concede for some reason because I think PSV obviously play good attacking football. But tonight, we absolutely choked them out. We made them play the way we wanted them to play. Even when they was attacking with the ball, we still got the ball off them nice and easy, We're playing the football we're playing, and our defence especially. Our defence is so tight, and you saw what happened tonight. And that's a good warning for Tottenham for when they come here on Sunday that, you know what, we're not just going to let you in and you're probably going to get battered. All right, so yeah, it's pretty much that's a good way to set. We've shown and proved the point that tonight 4-0 clean sheet at home, the game before last clean sheet away. We're not here to play, so they best bring the A game.
Alright, bro. Score prediction?
Score prediction for Sunday. Yeah. I'm going to stick with the 3-1 that I went for today. Yeah, because I love a good 3-1 against Tottenham. Okay, and I've got Starboy Saka should be on the score sheet, and I want to make a surprise entry into that score sheet as well. I think Havertz's going to be on that score sheet. Yeah, but call me crazy. I just love Kai, mate. He just needs the 1 goal. Once he gets that 1 goal, he's going to get going.